Hello, everyone. Hello, social selling friend. How are you? My name is Lindsay Dollinger, and I am so excited for our Black Friday holiday sales masterclass to plan all of the things. So tell me below if you're watching live or watching the replay. We're going to literally dive right in because there's so much information to cover tonight. I know you know that if you saw your workbook. My dog's coming in, sorry. I purposely left the door a little bit cracked so she could come in if she wanted, my bellas. Anywho, I am Lindsay Dollinger. I am a high school Spanish teacher. I'm a dog mama. I'm a Disney lover, and I'm in the top less than 1% of my network marketing company. And I reached that goal almost a year and a half ago now. And so now I teach other women how to do the same and to do it while also working full time, also doing all the things. I'm super multi-passionate, and I like to say yes, and I like to do all the things that I want to do. And we know there's only a limited amount of time in your day. So that's where I come in. I'm also a podcaster. Lots of you already know me from my podcast, the Social Selling Sisterhood podcast. And I hope you're in my free group as well. So pop a GIF below if you are in the Social Selling Sisterhood group on Facebook. I'm probably gonna be drinking my water a lot, just so you know. I'm doing a detox cleanse right now, so I'm like extra thirsty, and I'm like, great, I'm gonna be talking tonight, and I'm going to need to probably stop and fill this up, but no worries. Okay, so I hope you guys are super excited. You're super pumped. Tell me below, what is your favorite product that you sell? So favorite product, it could be the specific color of something that you sell. It can be a specific line of something, but tell me below if you were watching this on Facebook, tell me below what your favorite product is. I'm going to give you a second to do that. And you're going to want your workbook either printed or open in another tab. I'm not going to be offended if you are not actually watching my face as we're going through this, because I know this is a lot of information. And I'm fully expecting you to be writing stuff down. So if you don't have a workbook, if you did not get that, please drop your email below right now. And I will be sure as soon as we get off of here, or maybe even while you are watching, while I'm giving you guys some time to fill some things out, I will get on and send that workbook over to you if I can. I don't know if I'm quite that good at multitasking, but I will definitely try my best. But if you don't have a workbook, that means you did not sign up on the link, or possibly there was an error with the email, or maybe you signed up after I sent the workbook out this morning, which is no problem at all. I will get that to you, and you can just use pen and paper or whatever your notes section for right now. Okay, are you guys excited? Are you super pumped? Because I am really excited to make more money and to do it more easily, because that's the thing that I think is missing so much in our business is we get so overwhelmed with all the things, or the negative thoughts coming in, or the pressure, or we start comparing ourselves to others. And, it just seems like we're never going to get there, right? Or things just seem a lot harder for us than they do for other people. And we get to change that. So drop a yes below if you are ready to change that, because I am ready to help you change that mindset. Okay. So here we go. We're literally going straight through the workbook. If you do have the workbook printed out, I'm going to go fairly quickly because there's a lot of stuff in here, and I want to be sure. I'm having trouble hearing you. Sorry, that's my Apple Watch. I want to be sure that I have time to acknowledge your questions. So drop questions below if you have them. And I'm doing this on StreamYard, so I might not be able to see all the comments. But if you put them, I will be sure to get you an answer. I promise you. Okay. Here we go. First things first, ladies. And I kind of mentioned it already. We have to have our mindset right to go into this holiday sale season, because you are going to have all the things thrown at you as a woman in our society. Like, I don't care who you are, whether you have kids, whether you don't have kids, whether you work full time, whether this is your full-time thing. But holiday season, as much fun as it is, like literally the holidays are my favorite. I started listening to Christmas music like the beginning of October. So I have always been known as that person. I think it's from growing up. My mom was always just like that. She was really into the holidays, and my mom passed away in 2015. I had to think about that. I can't even believe it's been almost 7 years. But that's a side side story. But she passed away in 2015. And I think that I love them even more now because I remember all those good memories. And so I want the holiday season to be something that I can really cherish and not be stressed out during. And I want the same for you. So drop a yes below if you are ready for that, because, we're getting ready to go into just a really magical time of the year. No matter what you believe, no matter what you celebrate, maybe traditionally you have not really loved the holidays. That's fine. We're going to love them though for all the sales and all the value and all the transformation that we are going to offer to other people. So big impact. That's going to be my word for the year next year is big impact, because that's what I am all about. So let's get our mind in the right place. So to do that, and I put a little checklist. I like checklists. So you'll see in your workbook that there's a lot of checklists. First thing for mindset is affirmations. And this can seem really silly at first. I have a really good podcast episode where I talk about using affirmations for the first time. Some people do affirmations for confidence, for body confidence, for self-esteem. Some people do affirmations for money. I hear a lot of money affirmations or business affirmations. And so affirmations generally start with I am is a really simple way to do that. So I want to think, and this isn't necessarily like currently how you're feeling, but this is how you would love to feel for like the ideal you. So like I am a confident recruiter, or I am a top saleswoman on my team in my company. I have the best month ever in sales in November 2021. So those are examples of an affirmation. So I just want you to kind of think, what is something that like it's almost like a goal that you're really striving for, that you can tell yourself, that you can affirm to yourself. And I like to do this every day. You don't have to. That's my recommendation. If you do it every day between now and Black Friday, you say just a one sentence affirmation. Maybe you write it out if you journal, maybe you say it out loud, but really getting your mind right and in a positive place for you to attract that kind of energy to you and your business. That's what we really, really want. So, an affirmation. Personal development. Selfishly, I'm going to plug my own podcast, the Social Selling Sisterhood podcast. We had a really good episode this week about recruiting. We have some more, like I've been trying to get really intentional about the content that I'm delivering to you, and I deliver it twice a week. You can find it anywhere where you listen to Apple or podcasts rather, not just Apple. It doesn't have to be Apple. But also if you go to my lindsaydolllinger.com/links, the podcast is listed on there as well. So I'll make sure that you guys can find that, but it doesn't have to be my podcast, but any sort of podcast. And it doesn't always necessarily have to be just a business strategy podcast either. It can be something to like lift you up or pump you up or get you excited. It can be a confidence podcast. You can find these sorts of things on YouTube. A lot of people share like Ed Milet or what's the gal right now? Her name's going to elude me, but she was talking about doing the high five challenge where you high five yourself in the mirror every day when you're saying like an affirmation, like I'm freaking amazing, high five. What's her name? If you can remember her name, drop it below, because she's been on a million podcasts lately. She must be getting ready to launch something is the only thing I can think of. Mel Robbins, thank you. So Mel Robbins, it can be something like that. It can be an audio book, or it can be an actual book. I do also have a list on my website of, I think it's top 20 personal development books. Grab one of those. Whether it is something that you read for 5 minutes a day, just getting your mind right for those 5 minutes a day is going to make a big difference in your business. I promise you that. So just trust me. When I first started in the personal development, I thought that was fake and I didn't want to believe it. And, now I'm in the top of my company. So personal development is a must. And then the last thing I would like to encourage you to find for your mindset is an accountability buddy. I also have a good podcast about this. But accountability partner, this can be someone in your team. Ideally, it is not your upline or downline. It is no one who your success matters for like their success, if that makes sense. So it can be a sideline. It can be someone in this group. You could put up a post about Sorry, my dog's barking. You can put up a post about looking for an accountability partner in the Social Selling Sisterhood, my Facebook group. But find someone who is positive, who you can check in with, and who can hold on just a second. Bella, come here. Bella, come here, Stinks. Why are you barking, baby? Why are you barking? You're okay. Sorry, guys. But someone that you can hold you accountable, not just for your business, but that's great for your mindset too. Like you have a biz bestie. Like I love my biz bestie. Okay. So find a biz bestie. And it's okay to tweak and pivot from this person. I'm not going to go far into that, but those are my top tips for getting your mindset in the right place for now, and really honestly for always for your business, to be perfectly honest. So I'm going to give you just a second right here, 3 positive statements about you and your business. So like I said, it can be, I am confident. I do a live video once a week because I am confident. It can be as specific as you want, or as general as you want, but go ahead and write 3 right now. Okay, if you don't have your 3, that's okay. If you're so brave, if you would share one of your statements in the comments, I would love to cheer you on. I know other people would as well. So feel free to share one of them in the comments. If you don't want to, that's totally okay. If you want to share all 3, that's amazing as well. But like I said, writing these out, and it can be part of a journal routine. It can be something that you say out loud every day. You can just write them on a Post-it note and stick it on your mirror so that you see it every day, so you can reread it to yourself. But doing that can completely change your mindset and, really start your day off ready to rock and roll for whatever the world brings to you that day. Okay, so now our mindset is in check. We are ready. We can do all the things. Clients come to us. We attract clients. We are bringing in all the sales, all the things. Now it's goal set. So I don't want you to overthink this, but I would like you to I have a spot here for a minimum goal, an ideal goal, and a stretch goal. Like stretch goal would be like, oh my gosh, like I can't even imagine this happening, but this would be so freaking amazing and do such big things for my family if I could make this amount of money. And this can be specifically Black Friday. This can be the rest of this year. Whatever you would like that number to mean for you, feel free to go ahead and write that down now. So I'm going to give you a second to write down your minimum goal, ideal goal, and your stretch goal. Also, this can be a dollar amount. This can be like a unit sold amount. If your goal is maybe just recruiting, maybe you're just trying to grow your team and that's really where you're wanting to focus, you can put that as well. Or you can do a mixture of all that. Okay. Now, if you would, again, be so brave, drop one of your goals below. You don't have to tell us which one it is. You can, you don't have to. Drop one of your goals below because I think there is something really powerful about speaking that goal into existence. And let's not even call it a goal. Let's word it like I am making $1,000 in sales the rest of this year. I am selling 25 kits of blank on Black Friday. Let's write it as though it is currently happening, that it is our reality, because when we make things our reality, when we invite them into our reality, is when it can actually happen. So drop that below. Let's cheer on a few people. And then I want you to think about, and you can go back to this as well, but what would it mean to you if you hit these? So your minimum goal. So your minimum goal is you're going to sell five essential oil kits. I don't know if that those even exist, but we're gonna go with it. 5 essential oil kits. What would it mean to you? Maybe it would mean that you truly are able to sell. Maybe you haven't sold anything for a really long time, and so a 5 is like a huge number for you. That's great because you shouldn't be comparing yourself to anyone else. It's just you, right? We're the only person we're competing with is ourselves. We're the only person that we're in charge of making better and improving is ourselves. So, what would it mean for you to hit these? Maybe it's monetary. Maybe it means that you can pay a car payment early, or buy an extra gift for someone, or bless someone in some other sort of a way. So, what would it mean for you to hit these goals? You can write it just off to the side if you want, and go as deep here as you can, because the further we can get attached to why we are doing something, like the deeper we can get to that, like, but why, and asking yourself, but why, like, why is it important that I'm able to buy something for my family? Does that stem from something deeper? Because like, the further we can get into that, the more attached you're becoming to that outcome, the more likely you're going to be to actually show up for your business and put the right energy into it. Now I want you to think, how are you going to feel when you hit these goals? How are you going to feel when you hit your minimum goal? Are you going to be freaking excited? Right? I would hope so. Are you going to feel accomplished? What about your ideal goal? What about your stretch goal? How are you going to feel when you hit that? When you see that final order come through in your email, or, your back office, what does it feel like when you hit that? What does that mean for you? Who are you going to tell first that you hit that goal? How are you going to share it with people? Because that's huge. We get to share our wins and not be embarrassed about them or shy about that. Because I know I want to cheer on people when I see that they've hit a big goal of theirs, whether I know anything at all what they're talking about. If it is important to someone else, then it's important to me if I know that person. Okay. And how committed are you? On a scale of 1 to 10, jot down a number, don't overthink it. 1 to 10. 1, I'm not committed at all. 10, I am all in committed. I'm going to do all the things. 1 to 10 committed. How committed are you? And if you're brave, drop that number for us below. I know no one in here is a 1, because if you were a 1, you wouldn't be watching this. I know you're not a 1. But how committed are you? How committed are you really to your business, to hitting your goals? Because that's going to show up really quickly in your daily actions, and whether you're actually able to achieve these goals or not. Okay, now the fun stuff. And I know we haven't even gotten into any of the selling ideas or anything like that, but this is kind of all setting up what we have to do in order to be able to have that most successful Black Friday holiday sales ever. Okay. So we're going to schedule on our appointments, and I'm not going to take time during our workshop to do that, because this can actually take a little bit of time depending on how much you have not put on your calendar, or whatever. But here's a list of some things to literally schedule in. Any appointments you have coming up, doctor's appointments. I can't think of any other appointments, car appointments, anything that you have coming up that that you have to do. Maybe you guys cut down your Christmas tree as a family. Maybe one weekend in December you go to zoo lights. I'm just naming things that I know I do. I go to the zoo nights at the Columbus Zoo, the wild lights. I actually take our Spanish club students to do that. I'm trying to think of what else I do, like a holiday party, anything that that you have coming up that maybe is not in your calendar yet. Block off that time in your calendar. Block off your day job. I'm not kidding. Block off your day job so that you can start seeing, what amounts of time you actually have available. So that we're not forgetting anything. We're not allowing ourselves to get overwhelmed. And then we can actually start seeing, okay, I have time to work my business most of the time on a Wednesday night, for example. Um, Holiday things. So we have extra things usually during the holidays. So whether it is cooking the turkey all day Thanksgiving, and cleaning the house, you're going to have to clean the house on Tuesday before Thanksgiving because you have family coming over, or whatever. So go ahead and start thinking about that. Cooking, decorating, get-togethers, wrapping presents. I didn't put on here cleaning, but cleaning, vet. I take my dog to the vet for her teeth. Like that's something that I know that I have coming up. So literally marking all this stuff in, and we get to be flexible with this. Okay. Even though you're putting in that you're cleaning the house on Tuesday afternoon after school and it doesn't happen until Wednesday night and you have some extra time where you can move that around, that's totally fine. But just making sure that you have a scheduled spot for it, it will help you a lot. Personal time. Yes, personal time. So maybe you have a strict boundary that you are not doing anything for anything after 9 p.m. at night. That's kind of my boundary is like I get to be in bed or doing whatever I want to do for like me time, whether that's reading or whatever. 9 p.m. I am off of social media. I'm not doing business stuff after 9 o'clock. So um if you need to put that in your calendar, or like I actually turn my phone off, like it's like a timed thing where I can put it on do not disturb after 9 o'clock at night. I totally do that. Workout time, plan your workouts in there. If you have like certain apps, you can send it directly, connect it to your phone or your calendar so that those things get blocked out. Like my Peloton app does that, which is really nice. So I can go in and click on my classes I want to go to, and then it'll send a reminder to my phone and like schedule it out like an appointment. If those things are a priority for you, you're going to schedule it in like an appointment. Sleep time. Sleep is so important, especially during the winter, especially during the holidays. We want you showing up in your best energy. We want you not being sick. So making sure that you are getting adequate sleep, whatever that is for you, schedule that time in. Do not make it so that you have to be working your business until midnight to get stuff done, because we're doing all these other things. We're scheduling all this stuff out so that we get to have that time of, to rejuvenate and rest and prepare for the next day, prepare for what's coming up. Meal prep. And this sounds really silly, but time to eat. Because sometimes I know I schedule, a podcast interview and a coaching call, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm doing stuff literally from 3 o'clock until 8 o'clock, and I didn't give myself a break in there. So make sure you're scheduling in the meal, making the meals, time to eat the meals, to do whatever you need to do, especially during this time when things get a little bit quicker. And then our last but not least, we're on the next page now, your business time. So this can be general blocks when you know you're going to work your business. I'm going to work my business Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., whatever it is for you. Or you can specifically break it up. So maybe you do parties on Tuesday nights. So your parties are normally from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you are going to be available from 7:45 from prep time until like 9:15, 9:30, because you're answering questions, you're responding with people. You know that the day before that you're connecting with your hostess. So you might schedule those times in just as a reminder, schedule them in as a reminder in your phone. Or if you have my digital planner and tracker, it has everything hourly for you. If you're a pen and paper kind of gal, or you like the editable Google Doc style, I write everything out so that I can visually see how it's going to play out for the next day. And actually for the whole week ahead. So samples, I send out one day of a week. I like to do my graphics and my scheduling on one day. Sometimes I fit that in when I'm doing like, I'm at lunch or waiting at a doctor's office, and I'll make some graphics and schedule some stuff out. Emails, which we're going to talk about emails very, very soon. But, maybe you need to write out emails on Sundays. I do mine usually on Sunday mornings. I sit and I batch out my email for the week, and get it scheduled to send if you have a way to schedule it. If not, keep it all in a Google Doc. And then when you want to send it, you can copy and paste it, click send, and it's super simple that way. So anything with your business, schedule that in. Take some time. This is going to be the first thing that you can do when you get off this call, is take some time and really making sure that you are looking out and scheduling as much out as you can, because that's going to help make your holiday season very seamless. Okay, I'm going to move on from that. Show up. So I would like you to type in the comments below the commitment statement that's here on the workbook. I commit to being visible online every day. Write it. I commit to being visible online every day. Now, if you want to take Sunday off, or there's a day that you're like, I'm not on social media on this day, or I do not work my business that day, that's fine. But I commit to being visible online every day. And we get to start that right now, ladies. So if you are not doing a post on your personal wall, in your VIP group, if you have one, and in your stories every day, we have to make a reminder. You can set the reminder on your phone right now, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., whenever you want to do it. But we get to make a post every day so that people start seeing our face, people start knowing what we're doing, what we're all about. They get to know us, our personality, our energy, so that they're going to be attracted to you and want to not only support you, but they want to have what you have because they like you. They know you, they like you, they trust you because they see you showing up on social media. And this is the only way to build an online business. Literally the only way, unless you want to pay a crap ton of money in ads, and most companies will not let you do that. Okay. And even ads work because people see you. So you have to show up. So I commit to being visible online every day. Yes. Drop it below in the comments. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Set up your emails, events, graphics now. So I want you to start thinking, when will you send an email out? And some of this we can go back to after you decide exactly what your sales are going to be. But when are you going to send an email out? What are you going to email? And, tease things. I got a great email today from the Perfectly Posh company. And all it said, it was like holiday items coming soon. And the email was so short. It was like, check back November 4th, or we'll email you on November 4th, which is tomorrow. We'll email you on November 4th to let you know about our newest holiday lines. And there was like a picture with I could totally be making this up, but I think it was like a present, like a surprise type email. That's literally all it said. So that's an example of a teaser email. You can totally send that. I wouldn't send it all the time, but you could definitely send that. I would send it probably the week before Black Friday, anytime that week leading up to Black Friday, to let people know, hey, I need to make sure that I'm checking my email because Lindsay's going to be sending a really awesome Black Friday deal. Okay, so you can always tease about anything new coming up, any sort of sale. And you can do that with an email. You can do that with a social media post. You can do that in a story. You can do that all kinds of ways. And then also follow-ups. So if you follow me in the Social Selling Sisterhood, I am obsessed with Follow-Up Friday. So Follow-Up Fridays, my one thing that I do for my business on Fridays is I go through my list of customers, people on my team, and I make sure that I'm sending them a message, whether that's an email, a text, Facebook Messenger, however our preferred way to connect is, follow up with people. So that's another great thing that you can go ahead and schedule in as well. Now, if you are not emailing your list yet, you get to start. Okay. So today's Wednesday. A fun email could be like a Friday email, a Thursday email, because I feel like a lot of people's emails go out on Mondays. So, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a sales email. And I actually don't encourage you to just email your list for a sale. Well, so an example of this could be, you could email out your list a fun YouTube video about, I don't know, positive quotes. This is this is a really big stretch, but something that you found, a post that you did that you really loved, a new recipe, a video on how to apply your favorite makeup product. It can be literally anything like that. Those are examples of what we call giving value to people. Maybe you just want to say happy Friday to your list. I hope that your week was freaking amazing. Let me know if you have any fun plans for the weekend. I'm cheering you on, just some sort of positive, fun, something that you would like to get in your inbox. What do you like to get in your inbox? What kind of emails do you open up? So start thinking about that. That's something great that you could email your list this week. And if you haven't been emailing regularly, I wouldn't start necessarily going all in ham on the email, emailing like crazy. But send an email this week, send an email toward the end of next week or the beginning of the following week. And that's the one that I would mention that you have a Black Friday sale coming up or a Cyber Monday sale. Make sure that you're on my list, blah, blah, blah. It's going to be really awesome. So start teasing that up via email a little bit closer. Because here's the thing, we don't want to start talking about Black Friday, Cyber Monday too early, because that's when people will stop buying from you right now. Whereas Black Friday and Cyber Monday, guys, are not until the very end of November. So we don't want to stall our sales for our products right now. because people are buying right now, especially because of shipping and all the crazy stuff going on with shipping. People are buying now. Um, so we don't necessarily want to stop people from buying by talking too much about sales and stuff that we have coming up, but the sales and things coming up later are going to be like upsells, or last minute gift ideas, or those people that are those discount shoppers, or people who just want extra value, or people who buy from you all the time and they're going to buy from you again. Okay. So that's the person that we are attracting there. And then go ahead and start thinking, and not quite yet, because again, we don't really know our deal maybe yet, but the emails, that 3 emails I would send specifically in regards to your holiday sale, are a sale day email. So announcing the sale. So especially if you have a scheduler, this is great. 12:01 a.m. on Black Friday. This is my deal. This is what I'm doing today in an email. A reminder email midway through Black Friday, because I don't know about you, but I get about 18 million emails on Black Friday. So I want to get a reminder email to be like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. And then a last chance email. So that would go out maybe, 9, 10, 11 p.m. on Black Friday, if you're just running a 1-day sale, for example. So those are the 3 emails that I would start, in a Google Doc, starting to plan out a little bit. So you can just copy paste and stick it right in an email, in your email server. Okay. Now we're talking here. The next bullet point was about adding value. Adding value. Here I'm talking not just for your emails, but your posts in your VIP group, whenever you're interacting with clients, or clients might see your stuff. So what I mean by adding value is we get to, as social sellers, educate, entertain, teach about our products, and share testimonials. Like those are kind of like our big umbrella of ways that we can add value to our clients and potential clients, because everyone really is a potential client, right? So quickly just brainstorm. What are some things? And everyone has things in these categories. You just might not realize it. What can you educate and teach about? I guess those are kind of the same thing. Well, I really meant educate. Not educate more is like well, yeah, educate and teach are kind of the same. So what can you educate and teach about? This might be if you are clean beauty, I would start talking about what clean beauty means for you and your company, and how your products stand out from other products. Like, why do I want to buy your $18 mascara when I can buy $6 drugstore mascara? Like, I know why, but like me personally, but we want to make sure that our ideal customers and clients know why they are doing that. So starting to educate them about why your ingredients are more premium, the transformation that they are going to get with you, the quality customer service they're going to get with you. Just all sorts of things. Maybe your company supports certain causes. A lot of the companies that we are buying from in, our box stores do not do that, or they do at a certain time, and maybe your company does it year round. So what can you educate? What can you teach about? If you know this topic already, if you know something that you can educate and teach about, tell us below. I can share a testimonial about. This could be a video. This can be someone you can interview on video. Ooh, that's bonus points, like a live video. This can be like a little graphic that you make. It can be someone's picture that you ask them to share and ask them to write up a testimonial. But maybe this is really great for any sort of health and wellness products, getting testimonials from people. Heck, even with makeup. Guys, even with makeup, makeup can make someone feel super confident, maybe that they have never been able to use products on their skin before without breaking out until they started using your products. Everyone can get testimonials. Really, really, really easy. So ask someone who is a customer or client of yours for a testimonial. If you're brand new in your company and you don't have any of those quite yet, that's totally fine. Ask a sideline sister, an upline, or a downline to share a testimonial. Ask another consultant to share a testimonial. We are our biggest advocates of our products, right? So ask around. I'm sure you can find a testimonial. So start sharing those. Share them in your stories, share them on your wall. I would do maybe one a week, maybe two a week, especially if you're on your wall. In your stories, you could do one every day and start doing a testimonial. So people are like, oh, what is this product? Oh, I have acne too. I wonder if this would work for me. So it's starting to plant these seeds in people's heads. They're not necessarily going to buy from you just from seeing one testimonial, but when they keep seeing this, they keep seeing you show up. And so now they know, oh, yeah, she's with Unique. Oh, yeah, she's with Color Street. They're going to think of you when they want to buy those products. And that's our goal. And I want you to think about someone you can do a demo with on live, particularly a live video. It could be taped, but particularly a live video. Who could you do a demo with? Maybe it's yourself applying makeup. Maybe you could apply makeup on someone else. Maybe like I've done them before, mixing my different drink mixes with a friend, and we talk like we're just chatting about life, and we're also talking about what we're drinking. That would be a demo. Like I mixed two things together right before this. As I was thinking that, I was like, oh my gosh, I should have done a live video or a little story video about what I'm drinking. So I want you to jot down some ideas and think about this a little later. Reach out to people that you know to collaborate with them on this. And we're going to talk about collaboration as an idea. But start really thinking of ways that you can show up and give this value to your audience, because my gut is a lot of them are not used to hearing some of these things from you. They might not have seen you do a makeup tutorial in a really long time. I love watching makeup tutorials. And if I do, other people do too, right? Use videos. I've already mentioned this. Commit to doing a live once a week. If you commit to doing a live once a week, drop that below. Just say, I commit to doing a live once a week. And bonus points if you go ahead and schedule that out. My lives are usually Mondays. I do lives on Mondays. Like Mondays, I know when I get home from school around 4 o'clock, I'm going to do an Instagram live. I'm going to do a Facebook live. And those topics for your lives can be the same as above, or it can be different. It can literally be about anything. It doesn't necessarily need to be about your business. We go over in my network marketing makeover, I talk about, figuring out your brand pillars and things that you should be talking about to attract the right clients to you. So if you're in that, you're going to learn all of those sorts of things. But if you're not in there, just really start thinking about, like, what do people know me for? Or what can I talk? I know you've all seen those posts on Facebook, like, what could you talk about for 20 minutes without preparation? Go live on that. Okay. If you're not quite sure your brand and your brand pillars and your ideal customer avatar and all of that, then just think of something that you can talk about, go live about it. You'll be surprised how many people are going to support you with that. And then very last, close to last before we dive into the goodies. Use prompts, demos. We were talking about demos a little bit. In your lives, in your videos, in your pictures. Make it fun, make it stand out, because there's so many people posting. We want you to stand out. And get samples out now. So ways you can get samples out now, straight up asking people if they want to try a sample. And this would be like going down in the DMs. You can put up a post about it. You can post about it in your stories. One of my favorite things to do in stories is to use the polls feature. So yes, no. And I post about providing samples probably 3 to 4 times a week. And sometimes I'll do it over a video clip of me talking and sharing about what I'm doing. And then we'll post, we'll have, the yes, no sample. Sometimes I'm trying to be funny and I'm like, yes, and sure. So no matter how people answer, it's still a great way to start conversations with people and to get into their DMs, which will boost your algorithm, which we also talk about algorithm hacks in the network marketing makeover. So get samples in people's hands now, like literally right now is when we should start really honing in on samples if you have not done that yet, so that people have gotten to try your product before the holiday sale season. If you're a party plan company, and we have a lot of party plan companies in here now, I would like you to make it your goal between now and Saturday to book as many parties as you can. Get as many events, as many parties on the list as we can. I have a podcast episode on like ideas on how to book parties. So if you look back through my podcast episodes, you'll see that as well. We already talked about getting in the PMs, which is a great way to get parties, by the way. And consider teasing if you have a VIP group or a customer group, consider teasing in there now about, creating an email list if you don't have one yet, or getting on your VIP list to hear about holiday sales would be a nice way to, again, get some engagement, know who's really interested in hearing about the things. And those people, guys, huge hint, are great potential hostesses and great potential teammates. Keep that in the back of your mind. And the very last thing I want you to think about as we are going into our, our list of 20 things that we could do for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Small Business Saturday, all the things is, what solution do you provide? I don't necessarily mean your company either. I mean you, like you, your service, the products you're offering. Why should people try them? And why should they try them from you? How are you going to stand out in your business this holiday season, or always? I like to think of it honestly as always. So I put down 3 prompts here. I provide this solution by working with me. So one of the things that really helped me build my team was I talk to people about how much support I give them, the systems that I've created, all sorts of things. And that's one of the ways that I attracted people to me with team building. For my products, second bullet point there, my products provide these solutions. So, you know, nail strips that dry immediately and they're cute and fun colors, and I can do them at home, and they're always buy 3 get 1 free, so they're more economical than going to a salon. With my drinks that I drink, or the nutritional supplements that I have, it makes me feel really great. It makes me have energy and not have to drink any caffeine or crash partway through the day. And I sleep really, really well. Sleep is a huge thing for people, right? So, for my health and wellness ladies, be really thinking about those ways that, what your product can solve for people, because that can be something really huge. And we also talk about that in the network marketing makeover. And then my service business opportunity provides this solution. So, why would joining your team right now at this time of the year, why would this be a good fit for people? So you could jot down some things, make some quick extra cash for the holidays. Great time to, start getting acquainted with what the business is like, so you can start 2022, running. Join a business before the end of the year for tax write-offs. I'm not an accountant, but just as an idea. So, are you guys ready to get into the good stuff? Type a yes below if you are super excited to hear. Oh, it's 21 amazing ideas for your holiday sales. Drop the yes. I gotta drink. I drink more. Whew. All right, here we go. These are in no particular order. And some of these I actually got from one of my coaches. They're all ideas that I have actually used myself anyway. But here we go. Create bundles. So a bundle can be of your products. It can be products of yours with another direct seller or social seller. It can be, you adding in fun stuff that you got from Target dollar section or whatever. So just creating some sort of a bundle, and make it irresistible. You get 5 products for the price of 3, for example. Or buy 3, get 1 free from the website, get 1 free from me. And I'm going to also send you a glass nail file and fingernail polish remover. Okay, so that would be an idea of that. And when I do it like that, that's really kind of upselling as well, which we'll talk about later too. Team up with other businesses. I already mentioned that. So I have done in the past like a holiday multi-vendor event. You could do that, or you could specifically team up with, like, my sister makes homemade jewelry. So I have definitely done bundles before with my products that were, beauty related, and I put in some of her jewelry, and then we like split the profits on the bundles. So that's an idea as well. With the mega party, I need to get together like exact like I should pull together a PDF on planning a mega party. It can take a lot of planning if you're the one planning it. And you need to make sure that you have specific boundaries. Like you have to invite this number of people. You can only post this many times a day. So there's a little bit of more planning that goes into that. But if you are a planner and you're willing to do that, it's a great way to get your eyes, other people's eyes on your product. You could also do a mega party with your, actually, I might be skipping ahead, but you can also do a mega party with your team. I've done this before too. So we've done like everyone in my team got in and we were allowed to invite a certain number of our best customers and we really spoiled them. Like we did giveaways in there when people bought or when people commented because you can't just do giveaways for buying. Hello, I see you. Thank you for giving me kisses. Sorry, that's my dog nudging me. So you can do mega parties in lots of sorts of ways. And I need to preface this, guys. I put up here depending on your company policies. So all of these might not be compliant with your company's policies. So please make sure that you're checking that because I don't want you to do anything to get in trouble with your company. That is not the goal for the holiday season, right? Okay. Third one, you can offer a special exclusive discount to your loyal customers. So this might be people who have hosted with you before and you send them a private message or you create a private group with them. Um, they're more likely to buy from you and your brand than your other customers are anyway, because they're your like super hot leads, as we like to call them. So treat them with the very best discount that you can do. Treat them like the VIP that they are, like princess royalty treatment for your maybe top 10 women who buy from you. So think of what that could be for your business. Create a value add. So this is a good way to keep your normal pricing. So like this is how I get people onto my website to buy directly. And so I'll say like buy 3 get 1 free from the website and then I'm going to send you another 2 mystery sets from my stash. Or sometimes women on my team I know let people pick the sets that they want as well. Make it work for you and however you want to do it. Like for me, mystery sets works a lot better than having people. Are you okay, Stinky? Hey, Court. Can you let the dog out? Because I think she's going to throw up. Sorry, guys. She's not acting like she feels well. So create a value add to your offer, something that is going to sweeten the deal. And it makes it, there's a guy outside delivering a box right now too. Can we have more things happening right now? No. Real life, right? Like what is happening? But throwing in, you can do maybe it's free shipping, maybe it's free shipping on a your next order. One thing I really love doing is okay, you're getting all this stuff, blah blah blah, and I'm gonna throw in a $5 off coupon for your December purchase. Always put an expiration date on those sorts of things so that there is some urgency in people using them. And then you know that if people do use them, then that's going to increase your PV in December. Create a Facebook event. So no matter what you decide to do for your Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all the things sales, make sure you have a Facebook event where you can actually click to invite people so that people get a reminder as well on their Facebook app. Okay, so that's really huge. And you can do that in, again, a closed VIP group. You can do a Facebook event on your personal wall, business page, like make as many of them as you can. If you do it on your public wall, then you should be able to share it in your VIP group anyway, if it's a public event, and so everyone can join. So you can kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone in that way. Steal a deal. Number 6 is steal a deal. This is a Facebook group strategy. It's a pop-up. And this is another one where it's kind of like the mega party where you can do your whole team together. You can go together. I've seen teams go together and like everyone puts money into a pot or everyone donates a certain amount of product and either does it as giveaways or sells that product at like a super discounted rate. I know I've done this before. Like not me personally, but I have been a customer before in a Rodan and Fields. I feel like that's something that they do a lot. And they'll be like, we have 3 of these lip care bundles available. They're normally $60 and our first 3 people, they're $20. and then you comment below, and then your consultant, the person who invited you to that group, is that they're the ones like that you actually order with, if that makes sense. So again, that would take a little bit of organization from, the side of your team. I'm sure you could do something like that individually as well. Do a steal a deal. Like maybe you're going to invite your top 20 VIPs or anyone who wants to invite, let me know. And you can say, I have 2 of these bundles available. I have 1 of this product available at this price. First person to comment gets it. You can do it lots of deals that way. This is another one I would do a Facebook event for sure. Number 7, have a deal of the hour. All caps, schedule this out. Okay, here's one of my big things for Black Friday and all my sales that I always do. I want this to be the least amount of stress and pressure on you that it can be. So schedule this out in advance. So I've done this before, and I actually really love doing this. I like to do a deal every 2 hours in my Facebook group, or maybe I'll do it from, I think last year I did it every 4 hours. So like if you bought on my website from midnight to 4 a.m., you got this. If you bought on my website from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., you got this bonus. 8 a.m. to noon. And I dropped the new bonus at that time so that you actually didn't know what the deal was until that time. And I have had people order multiple times of the day because of that. Some of mine is upsell things. Some of it I'm going to reimburse your shipping. Some of it I'm going to give you a coupon for a future order. Some of it I'm going to send you a nail care bundle, free sets. I have done, I did that. Everyone gets, what did I do the one time? Oh, an entry to some sort of giveaway. You have to be careful with entries for giveaway though, because you can't require a purchase for entry. So that kind of got like a little tricky, but deal of an hour is a great idea. Schedule it out ahead of time, and you need to have some way to track when people are actually buying. So make sure that you have some sort of system set up, if it's your back office or whatever, that's time stamped so you can actually figure that out. Another one, free gift with purchase. We talked about this. Everyone loves freebies. This can be a gift you sell. So don't think that you have to go out and buy additional gifts to gift people with their packages. Like this can totally be, if you have 20 mascaras upstairs that are unopened, that are your product and they are good, then, everyone who buys on Black Friday, the first 20 people who buy get a free mascara, and I'm sending it to you. Okay. So be smart about this, because we want to be good business owners while also pampering our customers and clients and really playing into the hype of these holiday sales. A 1-day deal. So these would be offers that are good for the entire day. So all Black Friday, 1 deal. All Small Business Saturday, 1 deal. Cyber Monday, 1 deal. I do this for, what's it called? When I do 12 days of Christmas, which I mentioned at the end as a bonus tip, but I have a deal every day that I put up. Do what you say you're going to do. So if someone buys at 1 a.m. and your thing expired at midnight, sorry, Charlie. So make sure that you say and on the flip side of that, if you say you're going to send someone a coupon or whatever, good customer service is we're going to fulfill what we say we're going to fulfill. Number 10, follow up with past customers. Anyone who has gotten into your sphere of your business and said that they were interested but haven't bought yet. So this can be people you've sent samples to in the past. This is anyone on your email list. This can be someone who bought from you when you first started your business 3 years ago. So you have a customer list somewhere in your back office, or you've kept track of people you've sent samples out. You can pull up your stamps.com and see who you've sent packages out to. So follow up with them. Make sure that they know, like, hey, I have this Black Friday deal going on. I wanted to make sure you saw it, because that's you giving value and providing value to your people. You want to make sure, because things get lost. And I know I love when people that I have worked with send me a message like, hey, I thought of you. I know you really love the color pink. Duh, right? Or I know you started a podcast, and I can't think of anything that pertains to podcasting that I would buy right now. Or like, I saw this podcast microphone on Amazon. I'm going to send you the link. That's like different, but you know what I'm saying. So I like when people think of me. I get messages all the time about Disney products. Like, did you see the new, my friend Heather sent me one last night. Did you see the newest Loungefly? and like because it was Elf, Buddy the Elf. She knows I love Disney Loungefly. She knows I love Christmas, so she sent that to me. Okay, so it's nice to be thought of. 11, sell gift cards, gift certificates. A lot of people's companies, the company can actually sell them, but you can make your own as well. My big thing with gift certificates, gift cards is that you do put some sort of an expiration date on them and you make it clear how to use them. And these you can promote in your email, you can promote it on your wall, you can reach out to people's husbands, you can tell people, if you want me to reach out to your husband about a gift card, let me know. Okay, so that's another option. 12, if you know ahead of time of any specials your company is going to run or that they usually run, like maybe they usually have an exclusive product that launches on this day, or they usually do free shipping or half off certain items or whatever. Or if you're new in your company, ask other people who are in your company, what are some deals or specials that normally happen. Go ahead and make a list of those that you're kind of anticipating, so that you don't do anything that is going to end up costing you too much money in the long run. But also so that like, okay, well, if we normally have an exclusive set on our website, then I know I want people to shop from our website that day. So I might tweak my game plan. Okay, so just be prepared. Then make a list of specials you could offer. So what's the deepest you would discount things to still make a profit, or to cut even? Or whatever your goal is, you have to do what's right for you and your business. Some people can take a little bit of a loss on product because they know that they are making money off of teams, for example. They have that income coming in, or they know, I'm willing to take a little bit of loss on product with my VIPs, be like my top 10 VIPs, because they've made me so much money this year and I really want to pamper them. So that's totally up to you. Offer a sneak peek at Black Friday. So this I love to do for my hostesses or like my top 10 contributors. Maybe that's a contest you run. My top 10 contributors and my VIP group this month. I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of my Black Friday deals on Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So make sure you're commenting and liking all my posts this month, ladies. Okay, right? Like that's a perfect way, because people want to know what, like they want to know, right? I want to know all the things. The more you buy, the more they're discounted. I've done that before as well. So if you buy 4, the price is this. If you buy 5, they're a little bit cheaper. It's $8 per thing instead of $9 per thing, etc. And a secret messenger sale. This is something that I know has been really big in the nail groups for honestly probably this whole year. And this is where you make a Facebook event and you'll say, I'm having a secret makeup sale. And, if you RSVP, yes, I'm going to add you to a messenger group, and it's going to be just on Black Friday, or it's going to be just on Small Business Saturday. And I'm going to post deals in there throughout the day. So this is just kind of a way to make it a little bit more exclusive. And also, depending on your company's policies and procedures, if you can't publicly talk about product discounts, in the messenger is a great way to do that. Can you sweeten the pot? Okay. So for this one, I want you to kind of think about, and I've seen this before also with the nail groups, like where they call it like a baker's dozen. So if you buy 12, I'm going to throw in a 13th one that you really like. Or if you buy $50 on the website, I'm going to send you earrings and a scarf or a fun Disney candle that I got. It was just sitting there. That's one thing I thought of. And then if you buy $100 on the site on Small Business Saturday, then I'm going to throw in XYZ. So think of ways that you can get people on your website or wherever you prefer to have them shop to increase your PV and to get your commissions that way. And then what can you send them to like sweeten the deal? So that's what we call upselling. I love upselling. Upselling can help your PV a ton. And it's one of the sales methods that we talk about in the network marketing makeover. That is one of my favorite to tweak. But that's a little idea of that. Remember booking and signing specials. So don't forget about using the leverage of people being online but also spending all their money. So they're like, I need more money. So you want free product? Great. Let's book a party. You want to make a little bit more cash so you can do a little bit more shopping? Let's talk about you joining this business opportunity. Okay. So don't forget about deals for hostessing or joining your team. Again, know your company's policies and procedures. I know there's someone here that you're allowed to do that with, and some you are not. So if you're not, then just ignore this one. Sell to your email list. Don't forget, don't just post things on social media and pray people see them, because it's going to get lost in the scroll if you're not posting often, if people aren't used to seeing your stuff. That's why that we all committed, right? At the beginning of this, I commit to being visible and showing up online on social media every day. And this is why, because we want people to see our stuff when we're posting it during these sales. Another great way, though, to make sure they're seeing our stuff is that if we're sending them those emails. So don't forget the email the day of, a reminder email, and a last chance email are the 3 emails that I want you to commit to sending whenever your sale is, whether it's a duration of that long weekend or a specific day. But don't forget your email list. And maybe you get an email list discount. That could be something else. So make sure you're on my email list, friends, because I'm going to be sending out a special deal just for my email list subscribers. That's another really cool way to get people to opt into your email list. Offer to do personal styling or personal shopping. So maybe someone, gosh, if you spend $25 with me, I will hop on a Zoom call and do a 15-minute makeup consultation with you. They're probably then going to buy even more makeup from you. Okay. So, personal styling, personal shopping. So this again is great for gift giving. So, you could help people pick out gifts for family members, spouses, mothers. Maybe you are helping a guy buy a gift for the mom from the kids. So, you would be surprised at the people who need some help with this. If you sell clothing, personal styling sessions, let me put together, tell me sorts of things that you like and don't like. I'll put together some capsules. I'll post them either in my group or I'll send them to you, and you can decide if you like certain pieces, you don't like certain pieces. Makeover appointments. Everyone loves makeovers, right? So offer to do that. Make sure that you're posting about that and that people know that that is an option. And this is another great thing that you can send to people one-on-one. Those guys in your life, maybe someone who has an elderly mother and she might want an easy, classy outfit, and you can provide her with that. Use the new link feature on Instagram stories. So everyone, if you don't have it yet, it should be coming super soon. It's just on Instagram stories that I've seen so far. Even if you don't have 10,000 followers, there's a button when you click on the adding the GIFs on Instagram, or the stickers, I guess they call it, where it's like a link. You can click and add a link to any video, any picture that you put in your Instagram stories. Utilize the heck out of that. Anytime, even if you're talking about something not related to your product. So say this is actually a LuLaRoe sweater that I have on. And if I sold LuLaRoe and I'm talking hey guys, happy Wednesday. I just wanted to send you guys some fun Wednesday motivation. Blah, 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 blah. The sun is shining. These leaves are so beautiful. In case you're wondering where I got my sweater, it is actually from my own shop. Here's the link. Stick that link on there because people are going to want to know. You know how many compliments I got on the sweater today? People are like, I love that color. I love that sweater. I didn't know LuLaRoe had sweaters. Okay. So your makeup, you're talking on your Facebook or your Instagram story. And even if you haven't been using Instagram for business, this is totally fine. Maybe you put a picture every day of what your face looks like because you do your makeup, what nails you're wearing, what you're drinking. Put those links. Put the link to request samples if you have a Google form where people can request samples from you, or maybe they can go directly to your company website to request samples. Shop from me here, and just make sure that that link is up in that stories once every 24 hours, at least. Okay. And then bonus tip, think ahead to the 12 days of Christmas, 12 days of holidays, 12 days of whatever happens in December for you. Think ahead. So last year I did a deal of the day for that. But then I also did a giveaway that anyone could be entered in if they commented on my post of the day. And my post of the day had nothing to do with selling. It was a lot of like, what's your favorite holiday tradition? What's the best gift you've ever gotten in your life? Christmas, birthday, anything. What's your favorite vacation? So it was just questions that were getting people to engage with my content in my group. That increased my algorithm. That's a huge goal, right? So that increased my algorithm. That got people commenting so that they were seeing my deal of the day post as well. And everyone who commented on that, I don't even remember what I gave away now. I feel like it was a lot of stuff I got in my FabFitFun boxes that I didn't end up using. So it was nice, new, expensive product. A lot of my product as well. I think I threw in some of my sister's earrings. So I made a really nice bundle for this. And I changed my cover photo in my group. That's another thing I highly recommend you doing is changing your cover photo in your group and on your profile to talk about your sale if you can, or direct people to your group where you're allowed to talk about your sale. If you're allowed to talk about doing giveaways, talk about that. People love to enter giveaways. People love to share things about themselves. So I really like how I did that 12 days of holidays last year. And that really helped boost and keep going my December sales to get the momentum for January. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I almost got that in under an hour. I'm actually pretty proud about that. So if you have an idea which one of these sounds like it is the most doable for you, drop that below. If you still need time to think about it and to process all the things, I totally get that as well. But if you know which one you're going to do, drop that below. I hope you found that helpful. We're not quite done yet, so don't hop off yet. But if you found that helpful so far, tell me yes. I feel like I'm getting all the value. So very last couple of pages here, some final tips. So we got to think about which one we're going to do. And then we got to plan backward. Okay, so now do I need to make a Facebook event for my thing? Most likely, yes. Am I going to be sending out emails? Hopefully, yes. So I need to schedule in time where I can sit down in the next week, probably week, 2 weeks, and plan out my email copy. Do I get to make some cute graphics? Probably yes, because we want to make some fun stories or our cover photo or like our wall graphic to post in our personal wall, on our Instagram, in our Facebook group, wherever. And then remember, set boundaries. You're a businesswoman. This is your business. So what can you afford to spend, give away? What can you not? How much time do you want to spend and how much do you not want to spend? So you really get to start thinking, don't plan too much stuff. Don't bite off too much. I almost find less is more. So let's plan one thing and have it go really well. And then we can move on to 12 days of holidays, for example. Talk about outcomes when you're talking to your clients. And we talked about this a little bit already, but really start putting in your social media when you're talking to your people, paint a picture of how their lives are going to change by working with you, by using your products and services. What's it going to do? Is it going to save them time? Are they going to feel more confident because they feel more beautiful? Are they going to be comfortable in their own clothes? Are they going to feel better because their nutrition is better? So start peppering that in. And it doesn't always have to be a blatant sales post. It can be a picture of me with my cup. Happy Wednesday, feeling super energetic today. I'm sending you all the energetic vibes. Well, people know that because it's largely due to what I'm drinking and because I feel really confident in my skin. So people are going to see you showing up that way and talking about your outcomes and how your product and service can make them feel. And they're going to feel that and they're going to want to be a part of that as well. And don't forget to point out how simple it is to shop with you. Click this link. It ships directly to you. A lot of people, I think that if they're shopping from us, they have to have a membership or they have to have this login and that login and blah, 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 blah. So I used to tell people, check out as a guest if you want. You don't have to create a login. Let's make this super quick. If people are really having trouble ordering, maybe you can help them order. You can hop on a Zoom call super quickly or FaceTime them and help them with an order. But always going above and beyond for your customers and providing that customer service for them is really going to just skyrocket your business and create a really solid foundation for your business. It's okay to create FOMO and in your urgency for these deals and these offers that you have. Establish a deadline for them. You can even offer limited quantities. We talked about that. I have 3 of these available. I have 20 of these available, etc. Show testimonials, create the curiosity, post little teasers, make sure people that the first time people are seeing your products isn't Black Friday. They should see you putting on your makeup and your mascara. They should see you with your favorite lip gloss in a post or a video somewhere. Okay. Follow up with everyone who has shown interest. We already talked about that. And show gratitude and appreciation. This is the best time of year to really connect with people. I have sent Thanksgiving cards to my customers before, general holiday cards to my customers, my teammates. I say thank you. I say thank you to anyone who has blessed my life. I say thank you for showing up. Thank you to all of you right now for showing up for this live, for inviting all of your people. And I just remembered I did not do the drawing. Guys, I will post the drawing. I will post the drawing right after this for the ring light, because I do want to thank you and give away the ring light for inviting all of your friends and your teammates into this group. So what can you do like that to, show gratitude to people? Because that's what's going to bring people back to you and coming back for more and more and more. And keep the momentum going. You're implementing all these practices. You're really planning out and being intentional about your sales for Black Friday. You're excited about this. We're going to make really awesome amounts of sales. We're going to bless people's lives. We're going to bring value to people, right? Am I right? Yes, yes, yes. Say yes. You are. So we have to keep that momentum going. We're keeping that momentum going from November into December. We're keeping that momentum going during our 12 days of holidays. We're keeping that momentum going by letting people know that we're thankful for them, and for showing up on social media, because we've gotten in this habit of making a post every day. These little baby steps are what is going to explode your business in 2022. So we get to keep that momentum going, and you definitely get to keep that momentum going. And on that note, as we are wrapping up, I have a special invite for you. This is actually I was like, oh my gosh, I'm teaching all my strategies and tips, and then I'm like using one of them on them. But I am going to invite all of you to my network marketing makeover. I've mentioned it a couple times tonight. I really think you are going to get so much value out of this. When I created this with my coach, I'm so excited. So what it is 4 weeks. It's in a closed Facebook community. It starts November 15th. So we get started in less than 2 weeks. And the first 20 people who sign up for the network marketing makeover, we're literally making over your business. Okay. So the first week is social media makeover, where we are making over your Facebook profiles, what you're posting, making it so that you actually have a storefront um, that people are invited to, and they land on your profile and they're like, oh, wow. And we're getting that kind of reaction from people. So we're doing a social media makeover with your profile. We are doing content makeover. So knowing what to post, when to post it, what to say in it, to have an engagement makeover. So we're going to increase your algorithm by posting the right content for the right people, which means we are having an ideal client makeover. We're going to really hone in on who your ideal client is, what her pain points are, so we know what to post to attract those people to you without you having to constantly be chasing people, for lack of better word, right? And I feel like I'm forgetting one more thing. Do I have it on here? I probably don't have it on here. But the whole package. Content, I think I said content, engagement, ideal client. Oh, your brand pillars. So a little bit of everything, seriously, to completely make over your business so that you can be prepared by mid-December to explode 2022. So the first 20 people, and I have to look at this because I don't want to get this wrong. The first 20 people specifically from this group who join in the next 72 hours. So it does expire on Saturday. Yes, on Saturday. With the code BLK Friday, all caps, BLK Friday, like Black Friday, you are not only going to get a discount on the course itself. It's not really a course, it's a small group program. On the small group program, $22. You're going to get $22 off, which is literally a steal. But you're also going to get a 20-minute free social media audit where I'm actually going to be one-on-one with you. going through your social media profile, your bio, your cover picture, your profile picture, all the things, and and giving you feedback on what looks really awesome and what you could definitely tweak, which is a $99 value. So you're getting that. You're also going to get the bonus of my direct sales done right planner and tracker system, which is a PDF fillable tracker that I use for my business. I print it off every month because that's just how I roll. But I know a lot of people have saved it as an app on their phone and they do all their stuff on there, which I think is really cool. So that's $199 value. And then I'm also throwing in my Foundations of Social Selling course that really deep dives into a lot of the basics of, planning your power hour, time management, some of branding and pillars, and a lot more of things. And I ran that in the spring and I turned that into a course. And that's also $199 value. So you can sign up. I will put the link. The link is right there on the bottom of your workbook. If you have the workbook, remember the bonuses are just for the first 20 from this group with that code before Saturday. So please don't share that code with anyone who is not in this group, because I really want to thank you guys for your time, for showing up in here, for interacting, for inviting, for doing all the things. And honestly, really just being a part of this movement to up-level our profession, to do things the non-spammy, non-salesy way with good energy so that we can empower more women and make a bigger impact on the world. Because that's what I'm all about. And I know that's what you're all about. And I know you are in this group for a reason, right? You have a big why, you have a big sales goal that's going to mean something really amazing for you and your family for these holidays. And I just want to thank you for showing up for that and for rocking your business. So if you enjoyed this masterclass, I would love feedback. Tell me below that you loved it. Thank you all for being here. I will post the ring light winner right after this. And I would love to see you in the network marketing makeover. I would love to work more with you on that small group level and really just take that momentum to the next level. All right. Have a great night, friend. Love you all.